My name is Joe Berardi. I work for CFI Solutions Group. We're based in Des Moines, Iowa. We sell and wholesale and retail agricultural tires and wheels across the nation and the world. CFI, as an overall company, our mission, our vision is to sell and service solutions that feed the world's people. We want to be selling to all the dealerships across the nations that support growers. We want to even support and sell to the retail customers that need a solution. Our goal is to service the agricultural industry.
So what would differentiate us in the agricultural markets, I think, is just the ability for us to bring together a tire and wheel package. And we're always looking for that solution that will provide more yield or provide more value to the customer. We like to think that we go that extra mile for our customers in finding unique solutions to provide them with more value.
We try to find what their pain points are. We try to be empathetic with their concerns and desires, and we want them to make money. And so I think that is one of our key solutions, is that we're here to care for people.
When we really signed on with Alliance, what we found with them as a vendor was just a company that was willing to innovate, I think really get out there in the field with farmers, with dealers and distributors like ourselves, and just really try to get down to their level and understand how could they make, a better product for the market. They were bringing over 300 SKUs a year to the market, which was very attractive, and just really developing out their product lines. One of the big things that I think they've accomplished is building out a full line of VF tires. I think that's been a huge benefit to the industry, to us. Really, no other manufacturer has quite the same lineup, and I think they're just really committed to providing that yield and that solution to our customers. They've also built tires to the right size, meaning that, if it is a 14.9 a width, it's going to be built to a 14.9 width. And, I think there was others out in the marketplace that tried to get cheaper, and they actually made their products cheaper. They weren't quite as wide or whatever, didn't put as much rubber into them. And I think they really took a different approach and decided, let's go out and build something that looks good, that performs well.
In probably the last 5 or so years, Alliance has really made that jump from being just your average offshore, overseas tire manufacturer that has good quality to really putting out some premium products that I would put up against any of your tier 1 brands any day. Some of the best success we've had with Alliance has been when we've come to them with a request for a solution, and they say, okay, and they take it and they engineer it, and they come back to us and they say, we can get this produced, get you samples, and well on your way within the 6-month mark. Sometimes if it's a big tire, if it's a lot of investment, we get it molds, that sort of thing. 12, 18 months is understandable. If we were to approach, say, a domestic tire manufacturer for a new product, we wouldn't put it past it being at least 2 to 3 years, maybe longer. And that's one of the benefits of working with a company who is as responsive as they are, who listen to the market as much as they do. Bringing a product to market quickly helps the end user by getting them the solution they need as quick as they can have it.
One of the stories we like to kind of showcase happened quite a few years ago. Alliance came out with what they call the 550 tread. It's a multi-use tire, kind of a unique tire to the North American market anyways. Everyone mostly was used to R1s or R1Ws, the regular bar treads, and we were actually able to get a size from them that would work on a combine, and we kind of came up with a whole new solution for an area up in Washington called the Palouse, which, if you're familiar with the Palouse, it's very steep hills. They use a lot of hillside combines. They have a lot of problems with sliding down the hills, which you can imagine would be a very scary experience. One of the things that they were dealing with at that point was some of the old R3 tires that they used to use, just didn't provide the same kind of traction, and also didn't have the load carrying capacity that was needed for these machines as they got bigger. We were able to take a tire that Alliance had designed. Very well-built tire, a little different tread pattern than your normal R3, but we started putting those on the combines up there, together with a reinforced wheel that they were having issues with wheels breaking and things like that. So we were able to pair that together with Alliance tire and really kind of started a whole new thing up there in Washington.
The tagline, always by your side, is very encouraging. That's what we look for in a supplier, to help us, to support us, because that's what we want to do for our customers. And so it's just a reciprocal connection that I think is vital for moving forward together. There's warranty issues. There's sometimes the issues come up that aren't really warranties, but you have a dissatisfied customer. You got to take care of them somehow. Lots of times we just do it ourselves, but when Alliance will step in and say, yeah, we have some money, we can help you with that. That's a support. That's being by your side.
They have a industry-leading 10-year warranty on most of their products. That's been hugely beneficial. They've worked with us as good or better than any other manufacturer out there to help us get our farmer or implement dealer back up and running when they've had a problem in the field. Everything from their go-to-market strategy to their distribution strategy is just really aligned with where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do.
I think Alliance will have a big part in our vision to feed the world's people by continuing to create great agricultural tires. I think that they have a great future. I think they've got great products, and I think we want to grow alongside of them.